Evening, y'all. Looking at some stuff right now. Um, Alrighty, we'll go here. We'll go here. Get this live stream set up right. Mute that because I don't need to hear my voice echo. Live chat. Let's copy. Little Nepetiz, how are you? Paste. 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 So, Little Nepetiz, how's your evening doing? I already ate. It's 9 p.m. Predominantly almost done with my hand exercises. Pinky, then a few more are the stretch, then all the. Yeah. Then just do more paperwork or do more paperwork. Alrighty. So, just cool down some. Or not really, I'm just having swamp water go on and I put ice in it, so that's cooling me down some. Yeah, so I'm at 491 subscribers. We'll be at 500 by midnight. 3 hours? You think we can get 9 subscribers in 3 hours? Because we're going to do an illegally run after this. And I'm going to put more down there because the ice in the swamp cooler is chilling me out. Swedes! What's up, the Swedes and Harriet M? What's up, Harriet and Swedes? Up in the house with little nephews. Alrighty, yo. So earlier today, I was talking about the human infrastructure bill and how all the promises that were made by the president and the Democratic Party at the beginning of the year kept getting postponed, and then we got the word that, the human infrastructure bill, that's where the $15 minimum wage is going to be. Nope, it's not in there. The human infrastructure bill, that's where student loans forgiveness is going to be. Nope, it's not in there. So all those promises that as long as they pass that one blah blah blah, later on we're going to get a $15 an hour minimum wage. And not only that, we're going to get a student loan forgiveness, and then we're going to get, what do you call that? Like stimulus. Like what's up with the monthly stimulus? I mean, does anybody in the government realize that COVID is hitting a resurgence? And let's talk about some COVID shit, all right? I took a COVID vaccine. I live streamed it. Caused me to hallucinate. I'm no longer in the database of having a COVID vaccine. That's what makes me think it was not a COVID vaccine. It was a government setup to brainwash me. Yeah. But anyways, Israel, 9% vaccinated. They're experiencing one of the highest outbreaks of all countries. That makes me think shitty. Why the fuck did I get this vaccine? Right? Think about it. The country that has a 90% vaccine rate, of 90% of the people are vaccinated, has one of the highest current outbreaks right now. We're now hitting 138,000 cases a day again. And they say it's going to peak. Why does it sound windy? That is my swamp cooler. And I have to find the right distance and angle to blow on me. Because if it's blowing directly on me, it's kind of cold, actually, because of the ice in it. If it's not blowing directly on me, I'm overheating. Toxic Troller and Rock and Roller. What's up? So, yeah, this human infrastructure bill, what the fuck, yo? Come on, dude. What's up with these politicians just trying to fucking fist everybody? This is some bullshit. Because the way I look at it is, why do we have the government? I mean, honestly, think about it, the government's supposed to be there to help us, to make our lives better, right? To protect us, to guide us when we need guidance, and to make sure that we're safe. I'm not feeling it, dude. Honestly, I'm not. I was expecting everybody to be all true to, you know, because Bernie Sanders wanted this 7 trillion dollar thing. Didn't happen. They dropped to 3.5 trillion. So yeah. So what do you do, right? What do you do when you're young, like everyone else, and you believe the government, you believe the president, you believe the Democratic Party, you believe them all, saying that minimum wage would be raised to $15 an hour. You know, it's so disgusting, dude. I bought a one-way ticket to North fucking Korea, dude, and here the fuck. Don't know what to say, don't know what to do, and the reason I bought a ticket to North Korea is because Vice President Joe Biden told me to. Yeah, I've met Vice President Joe Biden. I met him in the street in between the Vatican Embassy and the Swiss Embassy across the street from the entrance to the Naval Observatory. Mike Rawson. So, what's your channel about? Okay, Mike. What's my channel about? Everything. You can join the live stream. That's the pinned message. I allow people to join my live stream, talk about whatever they want. You know, my channel is basically about me and my dealings with the government. On 2005, October 3rd, Monday, I was interrogated at the Pentagon, or rendition interrogated. I was informed I'm a disavowed spy, and it's kind of funny because I was like, so let me get this straight. You guys, the CIA, is accusing me, little old Kenny Wheeler, of being a disavowed spy. And they're like, no, we're not accusing you of being a disavowed spy. We know you're a disavowed spy. And to which I rebutted, you don't know shit. And then the CIA guy, he was like, oh yeah? What is it we don't know? The first rule of Project Mayhem is you do not ask questions. Without skipping a beat, without not even pausing a second, dude. As soon as that motherfucker asked that question, I answered. The first rule of Project Mayhem is you do not ask questions. Hello, Eddie M. So, Mike Rawson, my channel is about me, my dealings with the government, my mouth, talking shit, saying fuck you to the government, fuck you to the police. A year ago, a year, 2 months ago, a year, 2 months, and a week ago, I was a victim of a hate crime. I almost lost my hand. Yep. So yeah, Eddie M, hello, how are y'all doing out there in YouTube land? I'm at 491 subscribers. Let's see after these hand exercises if I can get 9 more subscribers by midnight. But I probably won't know because I'm going to go to bed because I've been up since like 6 in the morning. All right. Yeah, you know. Sweet, I posted your channel on my Facebook. Hey, why, thank you, Sweet. Dude, these will make me run. So think about it, Sweet. I was at like, what, 250, 270, whatever it was. I can't remember. Before I started the Omegle runs, I didn't even know Omegle existed, And then everybody told me about it. And I was like, whatever. And then finally, I think it was Two Troll, Cool Zone, Carl the Fan. Like, no, you got to do it. You got to do it. And I was like, all right. And I went at it. And I saw Noel on his just posted his link. And then he got like 15 subscribers in like a half hour. And I was like, no way, dude. That's how it's done? So, yeah. So, yeah, dude, I basically doubled my subscribers just by Omegle, which is super legit. And then today I found out about TikTok, about how you get subscribers from TikTok. What Barbara Mandrella effect? Sweet sent us. Right on. Thank you. I'm glad Sweet sent you. I do go out and I do live streams at night, but I won't be doing one tonight. If I do one tomorrow, it won't be downtown over there. It'll be around the 16th Street Mall. Because remember, I can't go to the View House because I got a restraining order because some of their employees are terrorists who attacked me. Oh man, so yeah. Oh. And those of you who are in Colorado Springs, if you ever meet my foster brother, I believe he's a police officer by the name of Stephen Joseph Wheeler. Shit in his mouth for me. Yeah, we don't get along. Even though if he's still alive, I gotta admit, he's not the real one. He's a brainwashed lookalike. Yeah. So part of my channel is talking a lot about government conspiracies. The government puts a chemical in the water that prevents the human eye from seeing a certain frequency of light. Then the government will coat their gear, uniforms, weapons, drones, planes, tanks, armor, everything, that paint that reflects that frequency of light so the human eye can't see it. So there's actually drones and everything flying around in the air that you can't see because what they put in water. What are you doing to your arm? Oh, I'm doing hand exercises. I have to do hand exercises throughout the next year easily. I almost lost my hand, so I have to do hand exercises. I went through 6 months of physical therapy. How did I lose my hand? I was the victim of a hate crime. Yeah, it got started by a cop wearing a white privilege t-shirt, hit me in the face with a brown whiskey bottle on camera. Then it got into a big brawl. Got hit with skateboard, threw the skateboard. I got the skateboard, then I threw the skateboard back. Then I got hit with rocks, then I grabbed my knife. I stabbed a couple of people in the throat. I called the FBI here in Denver, admitted that, to the best of my knowledge, I stabbed people in the throat, and they said, this is an ongoing investigation, you're not investigated. And I was like, seriously? To the best of my knowledge, I got some people. And they're like, yeah, well, thank you for your call, and we want you to know that this is an ongoing investigation, you were not under investigation. So there's that. Barbara Manadrilla, you seem interesting. On occasion, I'm very interesting. You wouldn't believe half the shit that comes out of my mouth, Barbara. To Control, what's up? How are you all doing today? So, yeah. And then, some explosions went off. I got tackled, and this girl came over my right shoulder and slit my left wrist. And I fought them off. I got into a fight some more. Then I got ran over 5 times. Then I woke up in a hospital. All right, this reads, Mike Rawson. Did you get this on video? No, I did not. But it is on the Halo cameras at the Denver skate park from 7 different angles. The Swedes, hi, too tall. Hi, as a mofo, Kenny as usual, right on. Hello, Swedes. I saw a video of you fighting. Is that the one where I'm all drunk? It's entitled I Lost My Bike, and then I get pushed off my bike? Yeah. I was outnumbered. And then the other one outside of the View House, the View House in Denver, Colorado, used to fly an ISIS flag. Yeah, they were talking shit to me. I was like, fuck you guys. You used to fly the ISIS flag. And then then some of them went up to a cop, started talking to the cop, then some of them came up and attacked me. One attacked me with a deadly weapon, a flashlight, a tactical flashlight. And then I got tackled by the police. I even told the cop, put your gun away, put your hands in the air, you're under arrest for assault on an intelligence officer. He disobeyed. So hopefully the aggro fag and it's a nice visit to him at his dinner table. Hoorah. So Mike Rawson, which video did you see fighting? Fighting? Those guys were Lucky K-Dog. in an off button, and that was a spar for Kenny. Um, I'm loving Duster. My awesome. Don't do Duster. When I was a kid, I did Duster a couple of times, and then I stopped. I tell myself, no matter what, I cannot do Duster more than once per decade, and I don't do it. I don't even think I've done it this decade. Whippets are good, right? Um, yeah, and the one where I was on the bike and I got pushed, that really wasn't a fight because I was holding the phone, with my good hand, and this is my fucked up hand, and I was just smacking at you. Oh, you're 43? Damn, I'm 40, dude. Yeah, dude. I used to look way younger until I got fucking split open and run over 5 times. Sometimes I still hit the duster if I can see a can just sitting there. Dude, right? Think about it, you know. Think about it. You start smoking weed, and then you move on to other things, right? Dabs. Oh, I quit. I quit marijuana and alcohol. Man. Oh, oh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Are you quitting stealing valor? No. If I stole valor, then report me. All right. I'm a Marine Corps General with Medals of Honor, and I'm stating that. So if I'm incorrect, report me. Either way, we'll just go ahead and then we'll go to report. There we go. Ta-da. Duster makes me feel good. Duster makes me feel like a robot. Please elaborate. What do you mean Duster makes you feel like a robot? Oh my god. Yeah, your arm looks skinny, Kenny. Oh, this one? Yeah. Because remember, this is my dominant arm, right? Seriously, I'm a lefty. And you can see that the right has more definition. I was able to do a push up last Saturday. And yeah, they're walking on sunshine. Oh. Yeah, I probably, I don't know, banned another dozen of YouTube's PooTube's troll accounts. Oh my goodness, dude. Two trolls says I feel good. Yeah. Like, dude, I'm all stuffed, dude. I've eaten like four and a half little burritos, homemade, just ground beef, some refried beans, some jalapenos, some cheese, some tomatoes, and some salsa. Look at them spaghetti guns, right? When I got out of federal prison, I weighed 134 pounds. Yeah, dude. I was solid muscle, skin, and bones. Just got free portafungus. That's what's up. Oh, that's the dude. That is what's up. I'm wearing shorts and socks. It's hot as fuck. My air conditioner doesn't work. Uh, my electricity bill is like $187 this month, or last month, which blew my mind. It's normally like $80 a month during the summer, but my air conditioner that doesn't work just ran my electricity bill all the way up. It was fucking outrageous. Yeah. Only once was I on a nude. Was I nude on a stream, and that was Cool Tastes Ladies Night because the ladies. I went to go get something, and the lady said I had to be nude when I came back. So I held the towel in my crotch. Oh my god! All right, you need a kill. I need a working air conditioner. Yep. So yeah, but my buddy used to have a bar in his front room. He named it Bottoms Off Bar. That's legit. Oh man! All right, here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did a beer in the shower live stream. That's pretty legit. Okay, well, I'm watching that Jerry Springer scene from Austin Power. He's biting me. The fucker's biting me. It gets me every time. Oh my goodness. Whew. Yeah, so if I get enough viewers, hopefully, dude, these will make me runs. I'm saying month from. Oh my god. I'm now at 501 subscribers, dude. Booyah, mofos. 500 subscribers, yo. Woo-woo. Yep. Look at that. Oh, your arm movement's mesmerizing. Oh, dude, then I can mesmerize you several times a day, yo. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Balls. Yep. Yeah, so think about it. I'm halfway to 1,000 fucking subscribers. I get 1,000 subscribers. I get more monetized. Dude, I'm gonna pull so much bullshit when I'm monetized. You won't even fucking believe, yo. I'll be doing live streams entitled like, "At what age did you realize the world was covered in piss, shit, cum, spit, dead bodies?" Right? YouTube will send 500 subscriber plaque soon, Kenny. Oh, why? Thank you, Kenny. Bus 500. Yep. What's that Ashley chick story? You call Rob. I don't know Ashley, so I really don't know what you guys are talking about. But Eddie M would like to know what's up with the Ashley chick story. She's brutal. Is there a link? I mean, like, who's Ashley? I thought I put this on live chat. All right. Eddie M. Her kids were taken from her years ago, and she's on a downward spiral. Oh shit! Wow, that's hardcore. You got me. All right. I saw you hit a chick with your bike. Me? You mean on that video? No, that girl was on the sidewalk. I was in the street. I didn't hit that chick with a bike. Oh, and plus, that's been a setup for a while because there's this Friday Night Bazaar. Oh, was going on. I should have gone there to see if that motherfucker was there. Uh, Kenny, she's got a pair of clippers stuck in her arm clearly. Real gnarly. I'll send you the video. Oh, shit. She's scary. That chick had a. Yeah, so, anyways, that shit that happened at the Friday Night Bazaar on Larimer Street in Rhino, those motherfuckers have been trying to get me for a while. Yeah, dude, if I was more sober, I would have fucked them up, dude. But I wasn't. So that's that. Notice how nobody ever fucks with me when I'm sober. Let throw stuff off the balcony. Nope, not throwing stuff off the balcony. I threw up my couch because it's old and I didn't need it. I still have my recliner right there. I gotta go like this. Hold my hand out like that because I can't. So I can't do that. I can really can't do that much. Can we get a vagina? Yes, we can get a vagina, but it's going to happen after the hand exercises are done. So we're about 5 minutes off from a vagina out the balcony. All good, sweets. Everybody wants me to throw stuff off the balcony, you know. But I'll tell you what, you know, if I ever get rich and I can move out of here and be stable, That fucking microwave on a live stream, dude. All the fucking way. I've thrown that fucking microwave off that fucking balcony 3 fucking times, and the government keeps putting it the fuck back, dude. What the fuck do I do? Alright, check your Insta. Yo, fuck the police in your apartment. Not in, out, alright? It is not safe for YouTube, so I recommend against playing it on your stream. Okay, alright. Piss off the balcony. No, I won't. Something you probably won't believe. I fell off the balcony once. Yeah, I'm on the fucking 14th floor, dude. Basically 150 fucking feet. I fucking fell, dude. I landed on my face and got right back up, walked in through the fucking back door of my apartment complex. It's 2 double doors, and there was a security guard, and he looks at me, he's like, I didn't see you leave. And I was like, I fell. And he's like, what, motherfucker? And then at the same time, an ambulance was coming in because I live in an assisted living housing for the disabled, and they were coming for someone else. And I'm sitting there all fucked up. And like the security guard's like, holy shit. And then the ambulance people, paramedics, they come in, it's like, what's going on? That dude's not in his 80s. We're here for an 80-year-old having heart problems. And then in my security dude, he's like, he fell. And they're like, what do you mean he fell? And I was like, yeah, I fell. And they're like, what floor do you live on? I was like, the 14th floor. And everybody just like, what? And I was like, yeah. My hand was all fucked up because I tried holding on to the balcony. So what happened was I was charging scooters, all right? And I lined up all the scooters, 5 of them at a time, all side by side. And so they're about another 8 inches off the ground. All right. Hi, Kenny. What, Kenny, I just sent you an up push. Oh, man. All right. Hello, Richie, right? Challenge master in the house. So then, it was snowing and icing out, all right? And there's probably 2 inches of ice on my ledge with some snow on my balcony, okay? So I slipped on a scooter and went over the balcony, and I held as much as I could, and I tried to pull myself up, and I clawed my palm, scratched into the ice, and then right over the fucking edge. I tried sticking my hand out and my leg out to try to catch on the other balconies, and then my leg got caught, and I went face first and smacked into the fucking ground, and just bounced right back up. I was like, holy shit. And then just walked inside, sat down, and I told the dude, the security guard, I fell. So, yeah. And so then the paramedics showed up, all right? And then they took me to the hospital, all right? And they're like, holy shit, you fucking fell 150 feet. You need to go to the hospital. I get sent to the emergency room. And then I have to speak to these dumbass psychologists who are like, are you sure you didn't jump? And I'm like, no, I did not jump. I fell. I kept looking at my hand. I was like, think about it. If I was jumping, would I have held on? Look how scratchy and hot my hand got fucked up just by trying to hold on. I may or may not have phoned the sheriffs and informed them she had what looked like, at the time, a fork stuck in her arm, and they were trying to find her this morning. Oh, shit, dude. All right, guys, I'm going to take a pause and look at this. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. Oh, in the spirit of honesty, if I had some money like me, dark holes I wow. I'm bugged out, Kenny. What? No, I'm not. I'm not going to flip off that thing. All right. So. Wow. Okay, so I'm watching this and I'm getting wigged out. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this right there. Okay, so when I'm at the hospital, hey, what happened to the sparkler butthole stream? Did you get taken? Little nepotism. Some people said they could have gone their whole life without seeing it. I want to know about the people who waited their whole life to see it. Okay, so I'm at the hospital, all right? And like they're asking me over and over, are you sure you didn't jump? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I didn't jump. If I would have jumped, why would I have held on? And not only that, if I would have jumped, um, don't you think I would have made it 3 inches past the ledge? I mean, don't you think I would have been like a foot or two out there instead of directly right below because I tried holding on? Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! That's a razor! Oh my god, dude! Holy shit! Um, Holy wow, dude! That's some hardcore shit. Kenny, it's all infected to high hell, and she has safety pins stuck in her face. Yeah, dude. Oh fuck, dude. I mean, that's hardcore. Okay, tell us another story. Um, she's a real treat. That's what's up. Okay, I'm chock full of stories, dude. Many stories. Out there, crazy ass stories. I used to babysit for the Eisenhowers. I've met three popes, numerous kings and queens. The Queen of England signs my death warrant every morning before she has breakfast. She used to never eat breakfast until she decided to sign my death warrant. She's one of those people who believes that every meal should have some type of ceremonial association to it. And so breakfast is the ceremonial meal after signing my death warrant. Tell sweets about breakdancing vampires in Rome. Oh, okay. So believe it or not, Rome is fucking full of vampires, alright? I go to Rome, okay, and it was fucking crazy. Alright, holy shit, dude. So I can clear it out here, put this. Um, what the fuck is my... God damn it, hold on. Oh my god, dude. That is hardcore. That is just way hardcore. Alrighty, we're just gonna put that away right now. Okay, yeah. Alright. Here we go. What's up, Kenny, and the rest of y'all from Lucky Strikes? Lucky Strikes here in Denver. I told you, K-Man, pretty not safe for YouTube. No. You Lucky Strikes in the house, yep. Yeah, so, Rome. Alright. How do I describe Rome? There's a lot of part of Rome that nobody's going to believe, okay? So check this out, yo. Once upon a time, we'll say I acquired the leather coat of President Ahmadinejad of Iran. All right. You may ask, how did you acquire it? Well, maybe I snuck into Iran, went to his home, and found out that he left the key to his house under his mat, or whatever. All right. Or maybe somehow I set it up where that way I can legally and honestly say that I pulled the coat out of a clean trash bag next to a dumpster in Rome, next to a whole bunch of other clothing that was taken from the closet of Ahmadinejad. Now let's talk about Ahmadinejad's closet wardrobe choices, okay? Have you ever had an uncle who had a closet full of ugly sweaters? Or you thought, how should I put this? Let's say you have an uncle and he has a closet full of ugly sweaters and he only wants them to give them away as presents for an ugly sweater contest or an ugly sweater party. That's every fucking sweater he had. Yeah. Oh, and something about stuff made in Iran. They speak Farsi in Iran, right? Yet the tag on some of those clothing was written in English and it said made in Iran. In English, not in Farsi. But anyways, I acquired by removing a freshly cleaned Ahmadinejad coat from a white trash bag, completely clean, next to a dumpster in Rome. Also, there are other clean white trash bags that had clothing that came from the closet of Ahmadinejad. Yeah. And this is just a coat. Okay, because anyways, Ahmadinejad bragged about if anybody can get his what do you call it, his coat, because the CIA put $1 billion bounty on his coat, right? Because he was joking about it, how nice it's a favorite coat and all this and all that. And he's like, oh yeah, if the CIA can come get it, let them come get it. Do whatever they can. So, I'm in Rome. I'm wearing my coat, which just so happens to look like the exact same coat that the president of Iran had. Because he doesn't currently have it, because I was having it. Eventually, it was stolen by the government. You know, motherfuckers living off somebody else's paycheck to breathe. Those guys. And what did the angel call government and those who believe in government? I believe the angel said, government and those who believe in government are hated by God and considered less than monkey, nigger, demon, big faggot. Yeah, an angel told me that. I was 14 in an alley. But anyways, that's a different story, all right? Because we're talking about Rome right now. And we're about to get to an Iranian general. The same Iranian general we bombed in Iraq at the beginning of 2020, all right? I was about to go to bed, then this, all right? So, okay. And then we're going to fast forward a little to December of 19, okay? This was 2012. And then we're going to 2019. In 2019, I took the cybersecurity class, Secure Set Cyber Academy. At the holiday party, General Hayden showed up. Four-star General Hayden, director of the CIA, director of the NSA. I've known him since I was 14. I saved his life when I was 14, actually. Met him off and on since then. I met him again in the men's bathroom in the American Embassy in Havana, Cuba. We shot up that bathroom together with his gun. Sharing is caring, and we cared in that bathroom. Yeah, that's a different story, right? So anyways, when I was talking with General Hayden at Secure Set Cyber holiday party, a couple blocks away, like Blake and 21st Street or 22nd. I was talking to him, and he was talking like, oh yeah, we're gonna bomb this general next month in Iraq. He's an Iranian general. And I was like, what's his name? He's like, blah blah blah. I was like, is that the one I met in Rome? And he was like, what? And I was like, he looks like this. He's kind of soft spoken. He's like, but that's the thing. Whenever I meet other generals, they're all soft spoken compared to me, because usually they give a fuck and they have something to lose. Unlike me, where I'm like, fuck you, I'll fucking nuke you, I'll gas you, I'll use an airborne virus, or I'll find someone out in fucking space or a different fucking timeline and get your fucking ass because I don't give a fuck. Hoorah. But anyways, so that general that we bombed in Iraq in January of 2020, I met in Rome, what was that, February, March? Yeah, I think it was March, end of February, beginning of March of 2012, all right? And I was talking with him, and I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? And I was like, oh, you guys are Iranian? what do you guys think about my coat? And they said, hey, that looks like the president's coat. And I was like, it was, motherfuckers. Yeah. How that motherfucker knocked the leave spare key under his mat. Booyah for my hoorah. Right? So, you know, so that happened in Rome. Okay? And Rome, chock full of fucking vampires. Everywhere you fucking go, dude. And you see all these little vampire glyphs everywhere. And you may think, oh, this little alley in Rome, it's not an alley, it's actually a street. All right? Yeah, and not only that, not only do all Italian words sometimes sound the same, okay, so you could have, let's say, Maria Street, Maria Boulevard, Maria Drive, Maria Avenue, Maria Circle, all right? And they're all right next to each other. It's really fucking confusing, okay? So, yeah, there were some breakdancing vampires. So, I had a video. Government took it from me. It really fucking pissed me off. It was a video of vampires, and guess what? They actually don't get recorded. Their faces are blurred, you know? So, one dealing with the vampires, there's this little park outside of this museum that used to be a castle that's like a block or two away from the Vatican. And I was just sleeping on this bench, and the American government was there fucking with me. Non-fucking stop, dude. Non-fucking stop. Everywhere I was going, you know, those motherfuckers were fucking with me. I was killing them. I wasn't giving a fuck. And so I'm in this park, right, after dark. And it says no trespassing after dark. And I actually picked up some of the trash, I put it away, and I lied on this bench. And this vampire comes up, it's like, you ain't allowed to be here. And I was like, hey, I have freedom to peacefully assemble. I'm peacefully assembling on this bench and sleeping. And he's like, yeah, you have the right to peacefully assemble. Yeah. So remember that. Remember, the vampires basically were like, no, not all Americans. You. Yeah. So, yeah, so then I'm laying on this bench, and then all these fucking federal agents show up, dude. They honestly just start throwing the trash out of the trash can, and they're, what do you call that, a merry-go-round. You know, it's a little thing where you like sit on a horse, and it goes up and down, and it goes a merry-go-round, you know? And they start fucking with the merry-go-round. And these vampires show up and like, yo, you can't be here. This is a hood, this is a territory, this is our fucking turf. You gotta get the fuck out. And they're like, oh no, we work for the American government. And the vampire's like, we don't give a fuck. And I was like, hey, I'm going to leave. And the vampire was like, you have nothing to do with this. You are allowed to go wherever you want. They are not. You know? So, yeah, so, that did occur. Okay, and the vampires just killed him. Right? And you may not know this about vampires. They don't breathe air, so they don't drown. So some of them are hiding in that river that's green and ugly and dirty. Yeah. And so some of the vampire stories, right? There's this bridge. It was showed in the Da Vinci Code. It has all these statues of angels on it. All right. Oh yeah, and another thing. There's this obelisk in the center of St. Peter's Square, in front of the Vatican. If you take pictures of it, they come out blurry. Yeah, it's magical. Yeah, so you may say, wait, I saw that obelisk on the Da Vinci Code. No, they weren't allowed to film in the Vatican. The Vatican didn't allow it. That wasn't the actual obelisk. That was just the model. Yeah, so then I'm crossing this bridge, all right? And this bridge has all these statues of angels on it, okay? And these vampires show up because, like, one side of the bridge is for one vampire gang, the other side of the bridge is another vampire gang. All right. And these vampires are like, nah. Right, this is when the first showdown with the vampires that eventually allowed me to have my First Amendment right to peacefully assemble. So this is what happens. I'm there talking shit, and I was like, "What? You want to settle this with a dance off?" And we do a little break dancing, right? I win. They don't give a fuck. They're like, oh yeah, you won that dance off, motherfucker. Fuck you, we don't give a fuck. This is our home, this is our land. And we're gonna get your ass. And I was like, come on, motherfucker, let's do this, yo. Bam. The statues of the angels come alive and just start smiting motherfuckers. Some of them had spears, right? Honestly. This fucking this bridge, each little post or whatever you want to call it, across this bridge had a statue of an angel, and they all had like spears and stuff. So the statues of the angels come alive and just start spear chucking fucking vampires, dude. And I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. And then the vampires are dead, and the statues go back to being statues. And I was like, all right. So then I just walk across the fucking bridge. Okay. So then I go to the Pyramid of Cestius. All right, it's a couple blocks down the road, or maybe a mile away from the Coliseum. I went to the Coliseum also. I gotta get a thing. All right. So, anyways, there is the Angel of Sorrow. Right. This statue, maybe 12 feet tall. All right. She is slouched over a like an altar or a bench, as if she is praying or in sorrow. So I went up and prayed to her. Right. I went before her statue, got on my knees, and I prayed, and I kissed her hand to ease her sorrow. All right. And then later on, I spoke with this dude who eventually became Pope Francis. We got drunk in the Vatican, right? And then after that, there was a dance off in the Vatican. Magic was flying, fireballs and everything. I won the dance off, which prevented human sacrifice underneath the Vatican, not in the Vatican, right? And then there's this one dude. As you come into the Vatican, there's a whole bunch of Satans in the Vatican, right? And so, like, you go in there, and like sometimes you have like some of those cardinals in there, and they're all Satanists. And as you're walking in the Vatican, they're like, "Hail Satan, hail Satan, hail Satan, we worship Satan, hail Satan," you know. So this one dude, all right, he's like 200 years old. All right, save the planet one breakdance at a time. Fuck yeah. Okay, so this one dude, all right, he's like, "Hail Satan, hail Satan," and I walked off, and he's all like, "Hail Satan, hail Satan," and then I cast a spell on him to protect me, you know. And then he goes up to his other friends, and he's like, "Christ just cast a spell on me." His friends started laughing so hysterically, all right. His best friend fell over and laughed so much he laughed himself to death. He asphyxiated. Honestly, seriously, he died. And his friends thought that he had been planning this joke for years. Years. Like he was just waiting to give this fucking joke out of there. No, 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 no. I cast a spell on him to protect me. And then he told his friends that Christ just cast a spell on him. You know? So let's get back to the bridge. All right, the bridge, vampires kill the motherfuckers. I cross. I'm like, yeah, woo, all right, cool. So then, I go to the Pyramid of Cestius, and right next to it is a cemetery, and and that's the one that has the Angel of Sorrow. So as I am praying in front of the Angel of Sorrow, I actually like kissed her hand for a while and just held my lips to her hand, and then I held my forehead to her hand, and I'm just praying. The nameless God of monotheism, that which sits upon the throne of bright, the utmost holy, the utmost clean, she who sits upon the throne of bright, God, the Christian God, to ease the angel of sorrow. And if I could be of any benefit to ease her sorrow, may I ease her sorrow. So this is what I'm thinking about. I'm praying as I'm on my knees with my eyes closed and my head down, all right? I can hear other people walking around behind me. I'm not paying attention. And I'm still, because I'm praying, right? So I'm still praying, and I can feel like the ground move around me. I just thought it was like a large truck rumbling by or something, okay? And then I hear gunshots. I fucking hear like bones crushing and shit getting thrown. So, and then I feel like something, for lack of a better term, get right in front of me and just like gets back and snugs back in place. All right. And I was like, whatever. And I was there just praying, ease the angel of sorrow. May I be a blessing to the angel of sorrow and ease her sorrow, because I've lost loved ones, and I feel that sometimes I'm in mourning and in sorrow. So I was connecting with the statue of this angel. And after who knows how long I was there, could have been a minute, could have been an hour, could have been an hour. Anyways, after I got done praying, I looked up, and I kind of felt as if the angel had moved, the statue had moved some. And then when I got up, I looked around, and there were people outside the cemetery just like the whole time, like there were witnesses calling the phone and everything, still talking, blah, 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 in Italian. And when I looked around, I could see what looked like somebody got smashed, like a blood smear or something. And I could see what looked like giant footprints as if the angel of sorrow got up. Like I could see his fucking footprints, dude. Yeah. Yeah, dude. So I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, whatever, that's a little odd. It looks like as if this angel got up and walked around and got into something, and then sat back down in front of me. Kind of felt that way too. So I'm leaving the cemetery, and all these people are like, who are you? I was like, what's going on? And they're like, you didn't see what happened. You had your eyes closed and you're praying. I was like, yes, I was praying to God so that I may alleviate the sorrow of the angel of sorrow. And this one person's like, why the fuck would you do that? And I was like, I'm not God. I am not the one to judge. Right? So I'm not the one to say this angel must be in sorrow. But as a Christian, I am allowed to do what I can to ease the sorrow and pains of others with love, compassion, empathy, comfort. And I later on told this to the guy who became Pope Francis, all right? So I asked, what happened? And they're like, oh, the angel came alive and killed military personnel who were sneaking up behind you. Okay. And they're like, that's all you got to say is okay? I was like, oh yeah, God loves me. I talk to angels. And then I just left and I walked back to the Vatican to see what was up, So I walked down the road. I go up or my taking a bus, what the fuck. I get to the Vatican, right? I go in and, I had to kill some people there a couple of times. They didn't give a fuck. It's the Vatican. So I'm sitting down on this bench, and the low man on the totem pole, all right, who eventually becomes Pope Francis, shows up, and he's drinking. We're drinking together. And oh yeah, you ever hear those comments or that stuff on the internet where it talks about Pope Francis once told some people they were drinking a bottle of whiskey, and he's like, whiskey, the true holy water. So we were drinking whiskey, all right, and as we were drinking whiskey, Delianis and Sheila, I blessed it in the holy water. We drank it. All right, it was pretty legit. He was amazed. He's like, you know magic. I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, we hunt that shit. And I was like, bullshit. Several of you people know magic. They're like, that motherfucker's over there. He's 300 years old. He knows fucking magic. He's like, yeah, well, he's a part of us. And I'm like, okay, I'm a part of God. And he's like, yep. So how'd you get that statue to come alive? I was like, not me. And he's like, you know magic. You admitted to it. What type of magic do you use to make statues come alive? I was like, that wasn't me. That was God. And then the entire Vatican just started to illuminate and glow. And I was like, see? Oh yeah, that proves I'm telling the truth. And then an Oni dude in a military uniform shows up. And then we start getting into it. And then Pope Francis starts talking shit to me. I was like, yo, dude, don't put that shit on me. He's like, no, fuck you, dude. If you're a part of Oni, fuck you. And I was like, okay, I deserve that. But I'm not them. We're both Oni, but I'm not them. He's like, no, Oni is Oni. Fuck you, dude. And I was like, don't put that on me. I talk to the angels. And he's like, okay. So we kept drinking, right? And then he tells me, he's like, yeah, there's a lot of motherfuckers in here who want to beat your ass. I was like, hey, in the Bible, they say you can settle it with a dance off. He's like, yeah, that's right. And I was like, all right, we can do this tomorrow. I'll come in here, we'll settle this with a dance off. I'm like, all right, that's what we're going to fucking do. So I show up the next day later in the Vatican, right? That may have been the day I casted a spell on Satan to protect me, and then he told his friends Christ cast a spell on me, and then his best friend just laughed himself to death. So I get in there, and we're named by turns, you know. And I'm like, hey, I win this dance off. No more human sacrifice underneath the Vatican. All right, you can have it at ground level, but you can't have it at the low level. All right, and they're like, deal. Let's fucking do this. Oh man, that's a fucking magical dance off, dude. Oh, dude, their fucking mages were whipping out fireballs and shit, not sliding in the way, fucking grabbing them back and throwing them. It was fucking amazing, dude. I won the dance off. Kenny's eyes are pretty. Thank you. So I won the dance off. All right, and I tell people if I ever have a trading card, what will it say on the trading card? Won a dance off to prevent human sacrifice underneath the Vatican. Right? Good trading card. All right, so there's that. Okay, and then there's just so much bullshit that happened in Rome. All right. And I forget little bits and pieces here and there, and they're not little; they're actually significant. Like this one part, or I time travel outside the fucking mosque. You know, it was like 2012, and then somehow I time traveled back to like I don't know if it was like the 1400s, the 1500s, or whatever the fuck hundreds it was. It was like during the Crusades, and there's this mosque in Rome. And it's been there ever since because they decided just to ransack and go into Rome and get what they could and just take over this little church and put a mosque there. And they said, yeah, you're going to let us leave this mosque here or we're always going to keep coming for it. So they actually let him leave it there. So I time traveled back and met this woman who was crying about the loss of her brother. And she asked me if I could just leave a flower outside the mosque for her brother whenever I could. So when I time traveled back to 2012, I did that. I kept putting a flower there, and I'd kiss it, and I'd pray, and I'd even like do what I could to snag candles from the Vatican, so that way, you know, I could go light a candle and put a flower there for this lady's brother. And that occurred, you know, and then people were like, "Whoa, what's going on there?" And I was like, "Oh, well, did you guys see me disappear, then reappear?" And they're like, "Yeah, what happened?" I was like, "Oh, that's time travel. I was rifting." All right. Oh yeah. What's up, Kenny? Hello. Yeah. So you know, I did that, and they're like, "Oh, you are a time traveler. We think we may know who you are." And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm in it now, dude." So, yeah, that occurred. Um, you know, so where did I sleep in Rome? Slept in a cardboard box next to the Vatican. Um, let's see if I can bring it up. I'll show you the exact spot. Go here. We'll go Google Maps. Google Maps. Bam. We'll click on Google Maps here. We'll type in Vatican City. Okay, where is the satellite view? Because it was next to where the train is. Because there's train tracks that used to go into Vatican City. All right, there's the Islas de Plaza, Basilica St. Peter. All right. Okay, there's the train tracks. Okay, let's see if we get share screen on here. Share screen, share screen, share screen, select screen, Vatican City Google Maps, allow, over here. Okay, so I believe it was right here. All right, somewhere near here. All right, let's click out here. Okay, because here's the train. Because you see these train tracks right here? So right here in this area, right here, I believe that's where I slept, okay? Or it may have been right here next to this tree, okay? Because, yeah, uh, yeah. Or actually, it might have been right here. Yeah, it may have been right there. That's where I slept outside the Vatican. Okay, yeah, because this is the gate. That's right. You see right here, City del Vaticano, Italia. I don't know if you can see that properly. Uh, this little thing right there. Let's see if I can close that out. Oh, that's still fucking blocking some stuff. But yeah, do you see where these train tracks come in right here into the Vatican? All right. And then right here, okay, so you walk up here, you can go here, and then I actually believe it was right underneath this tree, right here. Right here, yes. This is where I fucking slept, dude. That's where I slept. Right there. I slept I slept right here underneath this tree. Seriously. In a cardboard box. That's where I slept. Um, when I was in the Vatican, or when I was in Rome. I had some paintings with me. They got lost on a plane, and then ultimately they showed up. And then I was able to go right here. You go into the store right here. Let me larger screen that. This right here, okay? Because actually, it might have been here, or it might have been right here. Because after that, yeah, you go in this little thing right here, and there's like a metal detector and an X-ray machine. Okay, and they X-rayed the thing through the X-ray. It was just paintings, and I spoke with the Swiss guard about giving my paintings to the Pope. You know, and they were like, "Do you want to sell them to the Pope?" I was like, "No, no, 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 no. I'm giving a gift to the Pope." Because whenever you give a gift to the Pope, he handwrites you a thank you letter, and then he gives you a gift in return. And the only gift I wanted in return was the thank you letter, so that way I can apply it to my artistic resume. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know if you guys see that. Here, let's go to our screen. Okay, you see these guys over here? Yeah, those guys are the Swiss Guard, all right? Yeah. So, yeah, that's how that went down, okay? And, okay. So, where's the fucking. All right, so you see this Castle St. Angelo? This motherfucker? That's now a museum, all right? And, yeah, okay, so right here. Here it is. Here it is, motherfuckers. Right there. Do you see this? That's the Ferris wheel. Or no, that's the merry-go-round. This is the park, right? This is the merry-go-round. And these are the benches. Okay, so these are the benches I was sleeping on, right here. These are the first benches I tried to sleep on, and then the fucking federal government of the United States of America showed up and started trashing the place. Okay, and then the vampires showed up and started fucking killing them. And this is the merry-go-round right there. And then here's the river, the Tigris, I believe, or the Tiber. Okay, so let's see, is this the one? I think this may be the one. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is the bridge. This is the bridge, motherfuckers. Booyah. There's one of the angels. Okay, there. Is this the right bridge? Because some of these angels are supposed to have spears. Alrighty. Okay, so where's the mosque? Okay, there's the Pantheon. I was at the Pantheon. Okay. All right, there's Trimini Station. Okay, so let's look at the spot where I killed some sand niggers. Right over here, because here's the McDonald's, right? Is that the McDonald's? No. All right, there's the McDonald's. Okay, so, well, okay, so here's the McDonald's. All right, I went there and ate because across the street is the train station. Okay, and then all right, there's the main. So we want to go right here. Okay. So it was either down this alley here. Or over here. So I'm thinking it was actually, it's right here. Yeah. So this building here, I think it was this building, had a hostel in it. All right. It had some Red Brigade sand niggers. We got into it and I killed one. All right. Let's see. So yep. I don't know if that's his face. No, it was over here. Yeah. Yep. That's how that happened. Because I remember it was right next to the McDonald's. Okay. So yeah. All right. Okay. So oh, and I'll show you the pizza spot I kept eating at. But where's the mosque? All right, here's the Coliseum. Okay. So then we go down here. There's the Coliseum. Hold on. Let's see if I can find Pyramid of Cestius. Cestius. Okay. 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 So here's that. What's this? Then we go here, and then from there we keep following this to where the fuck is it? All right. Okay, it's not showing me the fucking thing. Oh, there it is. That is it. The Pyramid of Cestius. All right. Nobody actually knows when that pyramid was built. They only come up with lies. Hey, Kenny, were you living in Colorado when the Columbine school shooting happened? Yes. I actually reported those people. Okay. So this is the cemetery. This cemetery. Um, that's the angel. That's the angel that came alive, motherfuckers. She's missing her pinky. All right. This is the angel of sorrow. All right. Okay. I actually did what I could to rub her shoulders, kiss her wings. I kissed her head, and I kissed her hand, and I held on to her. So yeah, this is the angel of sorrow. She's missing her pinky. All right. That's where you enter. And over here in the background, somebody has the last name as me. Yeah. So I had to be all close up, you know. And that's a big statue, yo. That's not a small statue.
Amber Alert, Colorado Springs PD 21 MOTNH Old EZARIA Glover Block Female 2, 0021 Bro with EARTHER.
Yeah, so, you know, yeah, so that was, where the fuck are we? Okay, so that's the pyramid. That's the thing, all right? And then you go up over here, and this is where they used to have, I think, the like the horse racing, all right? And then over here was the Coliseum. Yeah, and that, is that. Okay, so this TOTUS. That's a grocery store I went in. Okay. And now, see, but some of it does look like it got remodeled a little because, it has been a decade. This is a bank. All right, so see if we can find what Angel Sorrow looks like me when I'm out of weed. I'm trying to find the pizza shop I kept eating at. So, little Nepotiz, why'd you ask about Columbine if you don't mind me asking? I guess it's no longer a pizza shop. Oh, okay, it's no longer a pizza shop, guys. Yeah, so it's no longer a pizza shop. This is the Vatican. And then you have the Vatican Museum up here. That's where some of my artworks at. And then you go around the Vatican. This is uphill. This street right here is all uphill. And then yeah, I remember turning this corner, walking down this sidewalk. Oh, I peed in this corner right here. I peed in that corner. Right there. That's where I peed. All right. And then I walked around. Okay, you walk around here, and then you take this little trail. I also peed in that corner right here. I peed in that corner. Yeah, in the middle of the night. And so you get here. So you take this trail because this is how I found my spot to sleep at night. All right. And so I followed this. Okay. And I followed these stairs. All right. And I went down these stairs and I went around here and I was like, oh wow, look at this. And then I went back. I went over here, went up these stairs, walked around here, went into this little area, and then right over here. Okay, everything's frozen. Yeah, so right here, this area right here, that's where I slept, in a cardboard box. I was just curious if you were living in Colorado when the Columbine was occurred, or if you knew anyone that was affected by it personally. Little Nepenthes, I sold weed to some of the Columbine killers. Um, they told me their plans. When they said Columbine, I thought it was a bank because it lived in Montrose, Colorado at the time. There was a middle school, Columbine Middle School, so I never thought they were going to bomb the middle school, all right? I thought they were planning on bombing a bank. And I sold them weed. They came to Montrose off and on. And then I found out that they were going to attack their high school. I told everyone in my high school. I even I called the governor's office in Colorado. I believe his name was Romer at the time. Actually, I don't know. Uh, but I called the governor's office so much they reported that the FBI had to show up to my school and tell me that if I called them one more time, they would charge me with a federal threat. I even informed some military personnel. I informed the readiness officer of the Colorado National Guard, Staff Sergeant Cattell, something like that, I think. Yeah, and then nobody believed me. Then it happened. So, fuck, what do we do, right? But anyways, back to here. Yeah. So let's see if we can see the street view. We'll go right here. And there's usually people. Um, Shit. No, we don't want the cave. What the fuck is that? No. Fuck. sometimes you'll see merchants selling stuff. It's people from India and Africa selling cheap scarves. Maybe they don't have them anymore. Yep, that's where I slept, up here, around these stairs. Because you go up here in these stairs, right there. You go through this gate and up into here, and this is where I sleep in a cardboard box. Right there, yo. Good night, sweet. You're busted tired. You have a beautiful evening. Let's stop screen. So yeah, that's a little of my story of being in the Vatican, or not just in the Vatican, of being in Rome. So yeah. This is the wall. Anyways, yeah. Hey, everybody. I think I'm actually going to probably call it also. It is 10:28 p.m. We've been streaming for an hour and a half now. Um, I hope you all got a good view. Dude, I'm at 508 subscribers, motherfuckers. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay, so does anybody know how to make it where it's not Creative Commons? But the View Attributes page will be discontinued after September 2021 due to limited usage. You can still add attribution to your videos by updating your video description. Okay, so hey everybody, you all have a beautiful day. Yeah, everybody in YouTube land, how should I say, stay warm, healthy, cool, safe. So if you're choosing it, because I'm choosing sobriety. Yeah. Oh, 508 subscribers right now. So hey everybody, you all have a beautiful evening. I'm going to call it. It's 10:25 p.m. Is it past my bedtime? I think so, because I woke up at 6:30. My alarm went off at 6. I don't give a fuck. I let go to 6:30. So everybody, yeah, interesting stories, right? So everybody in YouTube land, have a beautiful evening, and have a good night. Peace. Love you. And broadcast click. And broadcast click.